Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT, and tonight we're bringing you round 4 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup, and that sees us in Italy for another week with Imola Grand Prix. And our session tonight is practice for 10 minutes, qualifying for 10 minutes, and then a 40-minute race. Weather conditions are partly cloudy, and the time of day is noon, and it's a 47% fuel cap on the cars and a fixed setup series. That means that everyone will need to have to pit to be able to finish out their races. Our championship standings after the third round: Ryan Carlson as the championship lead, followed by Ricky Hyde and then Andrew Rushworth. Our results at round 3 were at Monza GP, and it was a clean sweep for the round by debut Michael Voce, getting the pole, quickest lap of the race, and the race win. So well done on that spectacular result, Michael. And then also joining him on the podium was Ryan Carlson and Ricky Hyde. And 4.86 kilometers of track here at Imola. And it's another one just like last week, where it's going to be very interesting coming into the first few corners from the start of the race, with being a grid start. They're going to be scrambling for that track position very quickly, and usually a bit of incident tends to occur. And track temperature is a little bit high too, 44 degrees. So we're in a European summer. We have practice underway. Crossing over to a blink. Our leader, Ryan Carlson. .44.4, the quickest time in practice. There's a few minutes left to practice. We head over into the crucial qualifying. Points are up for grabs. We had a nice field size last week, making it some good action to see at Monza. It looks like we're going to be having the same tonight here for Imola. There's plenty of battles last week as well. And a big one here for track limits at Imola. It's pretty harsh on you, and it doesn't take much, and you don't actually always even get much of a gain, and it'll be giving you a slowdown. If you're joining us for the stream, appreciate if you can hit the follow button. Lovely amount of followers, so thank you to all our supporters. Any debuts tonight? We had several new drivers last week. That was good to see. We do have a driver we haven't seen on track for a little while. Matthew Poe, welcome back. See you out there if everyone on the track. Oh, it's great too. Oh, we do have debut, Ruben Martin. Leave the first race. Welcome aboard. Yeah, a bit of curb there to get around for the 095. Oh, dramas for Simmons. Oche with practice setting the 4th quickest time. He was full on pace last week. Will we see a repeat? Now practice done. Over to kick off. Now qualifying now. Only 10 minutes on the clock. Terrain scrambling out onto the track. Lap 1 driver still loading in. Jordan Butler loading into the session. Is registered. Name's down. There we go. In the pit now. Dramas for Carlson. This is the first timed lap in a blink. Clifton on approach to get the first lap in. I'll jump on board. He approaches in the last couple of corners. The first time lap for Mick Clifton. Big corner to get wrong here, especially for first lap of the race. A lot of noise in the cockpit of the Porsche. Fun. Double apex long left-hander. And sharp right up onto the hill. And the curbs here usually not too bad to strike, but this Porsche really does not like them. Be interesting here, you roll a lot of cars. Well, there's a lot of bounce there for Clifton. We could potentially see roll over at the chicanes. Just how bouncy these things are, because there's no room for error there. It's a very easy mistake to strike those sausage curbs. Oh, a little bit of understeer, fighting some oversteer as well. This Porsche did not want to make the corner. Clifton qualifies P5 with that lap, 45.72. And 44 degrees is the temperature out there. So it is hot. You can see just how slippery it is. Thanks for that lap, Mick. Pole position driver is currently Michael Voce. Pole set with 43.6. Hamish Curtis, half a second away. Oh, black flag for Arnold, must have been a pit line. Yeah, he's brought that back in. Ryan Bun 8/10 away from the time. Just under half the session to go. And we've got some more qualifying data up as well. So we haven't covered. Jacob Trainer has been dancing on these standings, most likely, evading my eye. Sorry, Jacob, I try to cover everyone. This will be the third timed lap Trainer. Oh, over Steve Butler. Oh, he drove forward. Who'd he clobber there? Oh, is that Jacob? Ah, it's Jacob Trainer. Unlucky. Not having a good time in qualifying. No time set. Will be probably time to get one lap out of this. Yeah, maybe get a second. Gonna want to find a nice gap out there if that kind of luck. Yeah, dramas for someone. Not sure who was off there. It's got 20 cars registered for the session. So they should be seeing 20 grid up. No names lingering in the registration there. We do have 7 drivers and no time on the board yet. It's a big movement there. Hamish Curtis moved down by Andrew Rushworth. 3/10 away from Voce's pole. Oh no, we've got some more movement. Another 10th shaved off. Mick Clifton. Not too far behind. Not sure if they would have been close enough to be helping too much. Just a nice gap between them. And a couple of cars as well. Simmons off out in the dirt. A few more times through for drivers. 17th through 20th now, needing some times. That's Trainer. Oh, that's not good for Ryan Carlson. It's a blink. He's been disconnects before. Hopefully the connection holds out. Yeah, time on the board. Here we go, and that means some points. 43.1, half a second ahead of Voce. Two had a good run for a while. During last week's race, it was a good one to see. That was a lovely lap there. Carlson having some fun with the car. He's probably very happy. Oh, Voce tidies it up as well. This is going to be looking to be a very good race here again. Just under 2 tenths difference between pole now. Will anyone else quickly wrap up? A fair few drivers still. Now a few more times, only 2 drivers not getting a time. Trainer and Butler. Ricky Hyde just getting one in. We'll be looking to start from P10. Jeff Arnold on track to wrap up last lap. Will there we see an improvement yet? P7. Nicholas Martin crosses the line. Picks up a spot. We'll find Lachlan Carlson, currently P5. Closes the track. Mick Clifton still set here. There's pink and a green. Nice time. Maybe P3. Wade. No movement there. Oh, pole's taken on the last lap. Look how tight that is now. 0.0. We just changed from 2.4 to 2.5. It's interesting. That's very tight times. Carlson will be just shocked right at that very close, tight pole take in the closing seconds. Not sure if these are still a valid lap or not. Still keep showing sector data. Yeah, it's a pit practice. Oh, is that a blink as well? I think we can check out some qualifying results now. So let's have a look at those. Now qualifying results for round 4 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Imola GP. Our pole position driver is Michael Voce, and the rest of the grid then follows Ryan Carlson, Mick Clifton, Andrew Rushworth, Lachlan Carlson, Ryan Bunt, Jeff Arnold, Hamish Curtis, Mitch Noble, Nicholas Martin, Ricky Hyde, Brad Hayes, John Wade, Matthew Poe, Ruben Martin, Nathan Stacey, Phil Whiteman, and David Simmons in P18. Now 2 remaining spots. P19-20 goes to Jacob Trainer and Jordan Butler. Yeah, a few drivers left to grid up. Three to go. Here we are, they're all grid. That's ready to go green.
Green, green, green.
We're green, away we go. Oh, there's some big movement there. That's with a blink. I think that's Lachlan Carlson. Oh, big overshoot. Lachlan Carlson, this is going to be massive slowdown request. Now marbles strewn through. And a good start for Ryan Carlson. Push into the lead. Oh, blink. We might have to focus on Voce so we don't just keep getting scenics. Looks like a pretty tidy. That's no car contact for the start of this lap so far. Carlson be able to pull away here. I don't know if Carlson and Voce starting to pull away from Clifton. Oh, definitely now. Bad spin. That was a pretty solid straight hit. It's hopefully just aero damage with the engine in the rear. Trainer hot tied on the tail of Stacey. I think we've got two cars looking the same there. So we've got a couple of Lightning McQueens and a couple of skeleton cars, I think. Yeah, a bit of a drop back here. Voce nearly a second back. There's going to be opportunity to be able to reel that in with the toe. It's got some decent straights. Jordan Butler in the pits. Let's drive in to do it as well. Must have had to pull up and do something. No toe. Marbles everywhere. Actually, eyes on. Where did our Lachlan Carlson go? P5. Get that overshoot. Falls back a bit. Unlucky there. And Clifton having the off and damage. Jeff Arnold moves to P3. Ryan Bunt following behind. Could be handy for teammates. Be following suit there. We've got Brad Hayes on the look here. He's probing the corners. Nicholas Martin wants to tuck in behind as well. Oh, the rear slip there from Hayes. Just trying to get that thing moving. Too much curb for Hayes. Lets Nicholas Martin through. Trainer flies on up too. Big drop in pace from that. Trainer doing well here to try and make up from that bad luck in qualifying. Simmons, not sure if there's damage. It was just slipping in the dirt, I think. Butler looks to be retired out. Teammates Clifton and Rushworth following together. Mitch Noble's off in the dirt. Ryan Carlson holding lead. 1.2 now over Voce. Still a lot of blinks. Not too much worse than what we're probably seeing. It'll probably drop him from the session. We do have a network quality rule on our sessions. iRacing's pretty good at dropping things as it is anyway. Poe feeling some pressure here from Clifton now. Quickly closed in. Clifton is driving the wounded car. A fair bit of spacing going amongst a lot of the cars. A few little battles forming up. Trainer's yellow flag out. Very long one. Sure what Barney's on about there. He's not liking Jacob at the moment. Just going to give him a yellow flag for the whole lap. Yeah, thanks, Barney. It's looking pretty tight out there for most anyway. We've only still got 4 cars picking up, having made contact. Usually see a fair bit. Last week there was a few drivers that didn't have some sort of contact by the end of the race. Outside pass. Oh, Clifton's going to follow through on the exit. Is Poe going to fight? No, lets Clifton through. Tucks in. Thank you, Matt. On the hunt here for P9. Hold on, internet. Carlson can pull a win here. Looking very nice for points-wise. Poe on the attack now. It's fast. Very good flow down through there. Hot knife through butter. Battle forming up between Nicholas Martin and Trainer. Trainer's on the move. Will he have it? He's alongside. Be hard to try and close. He gets it done. Trainer flying through at the moment. We just saw the fastest lap of the race be set to Ryan Carlson, 42.89. Previous lap. His previous best of 43.31. And I think the best lap was a 43.03 by Michael Voce. Now, Ryan Carlson destroying those times out there in the front with that clean air. That was interesting. Clifton did get a pit done. .6 box time, 39-second journey. And within pit window. Won't have to stop again. Hopefully no more damage for Clifton. Poe comes in. Noble and Lachlan Carlson side by side for a while. And pulls ahead now. Things are looking pretty quiet for the pair here. 2-second gap between them. Jeff Arnold in P3, Ryan Bunt in P4. Bit of a buffer there to the rest of them. 5 seconds and climbing. And 5 seconds to the lead. It's a good spot just to focus and those consistent laps. Try and get that pit stop absolutely perfect. You could be in a very strong spot here for podium. And if anything goes wrong for the cars ahead, within range to easily get some spots. Small pits. Phil Whiteman. David Simmons. Battle scars there for Simmons. biggest movers, Jacob Trainer as well. 12 spots after the bad luck in qualifying. 10 laps in. 25 minutes away from halfway point now. Done very well. There's been an off for Noble. Reports of a crash. And that could just mean an off-track or spin. Not like any damage. It's fine. Rushworth pitting. Average box times about 9 to 10 seconds. 40-second journey time. Ricky Hyde's moving through quick now. Good run through that sector to close the gap in a bit more. Into the pits. Link for Carlson. Yellow flags for Rushworth. Journeying out. Vache holding on and closing in. Able to tuck the... Oh, some rare skip. That was quite the skip. After she bounced back down, managed to hold the car. Definitely could have wanted to go around there. A good save. Some strategy from Vache last week, tucking in behind Carlson for a while, just to do some fuel save. I think he's going to be trying to do the same tonight. In range to get him in the box, quite easy. And approach to halfway now. Should see about 25, 26 laps to the race. In comes Nicholas Martin. First driver Head that's got the force stop underway, or out of the way I should say, is Ricky Hyde. P11 hot on the tail of P10 and P9. Pretty good spot here for the rest of the field to come through. Top 5. Oh, not now. Not now. Oh, gets through. Not too bad. Just cuts in front of... Who was that? Lachlan Carlson. Very close. We can get a replay on that one. I'm seeing off track here for... Oh, I had to rewind too. That'd be right. There's some more pits. Trainer gets the pit done. Out in P7. Ahead of Ricky Hyde. He finishes up Ruben Martin. Full Porsche noise for our ears. Looking back, Ryan Carlson is fighting that grip. Boche following in P2. Closed in nicely at the end of the straight. Lap traffic here. Bill Whiteman under blue flags. So I don't want to get caught up here. It's really a bit of fatigue and some pressure being put on for Carlson now. Halfway through the third quarter now. Sorry, second. Should say second. Not in the 30 minutes yet. Ooh, yellow flags. Jeff Arnold. Don't appear to be any dramas. Trainer doing very well here, up 13 spots in P6 as the first driver of the field ahead that's got the full stop out of the way. Ooh. Lead change. I can't even see how that was passed. That was pretty lucky. Looked like a wide for Carlson, so a mistake, and then decides to pit straight away. Really good idea. He's going to have to try and make that up in the box now. Can bounce you down pit lane. Voce, our race leader, lap 16. Hamish Curtis now into P2. And Carlson falls to P3, gets the forced stop out of the way. Gets around some lap traffic there. David Simmons. Jeff Arnold falls from P3 to P4, but the stop's out of the way. Ryan Bunt falls back a bit more. A lot longer in the box than we saw Jeff Arnold. It's an extra 2 seconds all up. Very similar box time, it's just the journey. A little bit ways back there. Jacob Trainer, doing very well. Oche comes in. So we'll be able to hold. It's half the pit journey done already now. It's 23 seconds. Hamish Curtis comes in. Final corner for Carlson. Voce's already released and underway. Under power, Carlson powering on. They're going to be back pretty close. Can't actually see a good comparison time for Ryan Carlson, because it says his box time was 11 seconds, but the journey time was only 3 seconds. So there was some blinking going on during the course of the pit stop for Carlson. But 0.6 quicker in the box time. He recovers from that error. Tyres cooled down a little bit. Brief refresh of the mind. Let focus be able to hold now. Only 10 minutes to go. Carlson gets the pit out of the way, and that's all drivers getting the stop done. Off for Simmons. Jeff Arnold gets around nicely. Simmons doing well for the blue flags there. Issues for Rushworth. Rotation there, I would assume. Unlucky. Oh, and a pass done. Oh, the switch. Look at this. Nicely done. Voce struggling to keep the power in on the track. That's cost some time. Brilliant passes. Definitely go back and watch that one. Big slipstream. Hard one to try and get it through. Overshot. Carlson just shaved that little bit of speed off just to be able to sling it straight through. Beautiful exchange between the two. A lot of fun. Take a trainer on that here. Hamish Curtis. Trainer falls back a bit. On the power there, but there's a car in the way. And off for Poe. There's a damage here. Or may have just been avoided. The trainer gets the job done. We're looking. Almost 7 minutes remaining. Ryan Carlson leads the way. In 6 tenths over Michael Voce now. These two have been like blue for most of the races again. Making each other honest here. Having 2 good weeks in a row of battling each other. No contact as well. It's a very clean race. Love to see it. Dramas for Ruben, I think it was. No, it was just an avoidance, I think. It's an off with Wade. Hamish Curtis not let off from Jacob Trainer yet. Still in that good position like last lap. Oh, it's contact. It's allowed Hamish to get ahead, but it was almost going to have him locked and run out. Could have been incident. So I don't know if Trainer may have been just giving some space there. May have been thinking some fault for contact. See a lot of courtesy from our drivers. Oh, yellow flags for Carlson. Hopefully it's just dirt on the... No big issues. No data for an on-track for him. Oh, we're getting blinks for Ruben Martin. Oh, launched over that curb. Crash for Carlson, Lachlan Carlson that is. White spot there for Phil Whiteman. He'll be able to concentrate and lay down some solid laps here. Stacey just on the horizon for him as well. Similar situation here for Stacey. Wade a bit further ahead. Side by side again for Hamish Curtis and Jacob Trainer. Lovely exchange between these two as well. We're going to have a lot of fun out there. Nice and respectful drivers as well. Closing in tight. Looking to get around. He had that pace there. Just no line. Link for Trainer. Field really similar to the running prior to the stops. Jeff Arnold sitting very comfy for a podium spot here. No need to push. Try and chase down P2, P1. Solid couple of laps here. Good spot here for Ryan Bunt to finish up P4. Oh, little error. Simmons comes in second time. Is it a box? Well, it might just be a drive-through. It is for 17 incident points. Yeah, it's a drive-through penalty. Black flag up. This will be for incident points. 17 costs a drive-through. Golf crack counter, which is just all incidents, I believe, mostly. 11 counts on the data for Simmons. We do have 14 for Carlson. So if they're just singular times ones, that's very close for a drive-through here for Ryan Carlson. He's going to have to be very cautious now. Can also be for the 0 times at tracks here as well, so we're not too sure of what goes on. iRacing doesn't show what the actual is, it's only all detected. There's a count for everyone. Andrew Rushworth on the data here. Having a good run here so far. Oh, yeah, Nathan Stacey. The screens aren't that close to me, so I do have to try and squint at the tiny numbers sometimes. Trainer in for a second time. Is fuel incorrect, or is it a drive-through? Yes, drive-through. Black flag showing on the tower. Unlucky. It is a brutal track here at Imola. $15 seconds remaining, so this is white flag. I'm pretty sure, unless this... No, yeah, we should be far enough to be able to count this down. Let's see what the current lap times running at. Current. Here we go. It's fine here now anyway. Checkered flag out. Race win going to Ryan Carlson. He'll be happy there. Good outcome for the series lead. And a fantastic result. Look, Michael Voce following on from the clean sweep last week. Also joining on the podium, Jeff Arnold, P3. Well done, Jeff. Oh, smash. John Wade and Ruben. Not sure if there was a bump there afterwards or not. It was touched before. May have been a follow through. Redresses as well, if that is the case. Very well done, John. And follows in behind. That courtesy and respect, beautiful, guys. Rushworth finishes just ahead of Jacob Trainer to take P9, P10. Oh, and Pay gets a black flag on the last lap. Have to clear it on his checkered flag. Unlucky. Martin, John Wade continue on to finish out the race despite making touch. Very well done. Little blink. We just got Phil Whiteman perfectly timed across to the line, and that's all our drivers getting their laps done. So we should be able to have a look at some race data now. Have a look at our race results. And here we have it. Round 4 results of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Imola GP. Ryan Carson takes out the race win, securing some extra points for that series lead. And also joining him on the podium in P2, Michael Voce, and then Jeff Arnold in P3. Well done to our podium. And the rest of our standings is then from P4 onwards, Ryan Bunt, Ricky Hyde, Hamish Curtis, Nicholas Martin, Brad Hayes, Andrew Rushworth, Jacob Trainer, Mitch Noble, Mick Clifton, Ruben Martin, John Wade, Nathan Stacey, Phil Whiteman, Matthew Poe, and Lachlan Carlson, P18. Then 19 to 20, we have David Simmons and Jordan Butler, who had to retire out early on after parking it up. Unlucky there for Jordan not to be able to finish up. Jump across and have a chat to our drivers. Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Looked like a pretty good race out there. You two are doing it again as well, Ryan and Michael.
Oh, far out.
Just like last week. Yeah, that was nice.
That was good. Yeah, I was a bit worried about turning in there because I thought I might have got killed.
Yeah, mate, we went to do the replay to see how you swapped over for the lead, and there was just no car to see where you passed. So that was pretty scary.
Yeah.
It could have come together easy, yeah. So well done for getting through.
Thanks.
What's happening? Was I blinking?
Yeah, you're gone for the
Massively.
corner. Yeah, you weren't there.
Yeah, you're flashing a fair bit.
All right.
I think you should be now known as Ryan Blinky Bill Carson.
Yeah, everything was clear as on my screen. All my settings were fine. Like nothing was showing up. I was full clarity the whole way.
Yeah, you blinked for your pit stop. It said your journey time was like 3 seconds. So I couldn't even compare to see how you did in the pit stop for against Michael. It just blinked
that
you
really
for
sucks.
it. Yeah.
That really sucks because that was an awesome battle. I was doing shit moves and then, bad moves and then coming from way back. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of
That was
fun.
good.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah, we saw plenty of you out there still. Just made it a little bit more interesting for Michael to try and sneak through.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, I thought, if I turned in, we probably would have both died on that second one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, we probably would have anyway, but I come from pretty far back.
Yep.
I'll show you afterwards what it looked like on my screen because it was a proper good dive bomb.
Yeah,
I
I had a
thought I
look at
made
the
it work
replay.
well, but no.
Oh, through turn one.
Look at the replay, I was like, Nah, through.
Nah, through the final
I-
hairpin.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the final hairpin, the hairpin.
Yeah, was that towards the second to last lap, was it?
Yeah, lap 22.
Yeah. All good.
Oh, that's a shame. Don't know why either. It's not cloudy outside or anything. I want Starlink, so clouds affect my internet
yeah.
connection. But yeah, that's weird. Nothing. I don't know if Lockie was.
Yeah, he was
Having
blinking
dramas at all.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
At least he's held on
Time to
anyway.
get that old MBN.
Yeah, look, I got it. So, look, I'm chuffed.
Yeah.
It's good for the lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Some nice points now.
Don't think it matters too much to me because I'm not in the championship anyway, but it's all good.
There'd be some good points to throw up towards the end though. After a couple of good rounds, he had the clean sweeps. He got max points to start for last week, so you might be able to yeah.
Yeah, I was on I had a bit of a hardware malfunction this week, so I've on a set of old pedals. That
Oh,
was making me struggle a little bit.
still
I was
did
probably
well
a bit
then.
off the pace this week, maybe, but yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well done. You had a good run out there, Jeff. It was a bit more quieter for you for a lot of it. You had
Oh.
Ryan tucked in behind for a little bit, but he started to fall back a bit, and then it was just
Yeah, no, it was.
arm up on the door, I suppose.
Yeah, it was quite. I think this is where I actually struggle the most with racing when I'm not sort of challenged behind someone or someone sort of battling whatever. I end up sort of getting a little bit, I suppose, lazy around some of the corners, miss a couple of braking points. So I quite like the challenge. But yeah, I think maybe after the pitting at least, I was constantly sitting there like reminding myself break points, so I don't keep missing them. And then I did miss one because I was tinkering with my fuel beforehand, and I ended up nearly dive bombing over the top of the hairpin there. So sort of have a quick little reshake and just remember that there's no one there to sort of base the grounds off. There's no way I could catch Michael and Ryan up the front, so I just had to make up my own challenges and stories as I went.
Yeah, did really well. Good run to pull through and take podium.
Yeah, very happy, very happy.
Well, congratulations, guys. It was fantastic racing out there.
Thank you.
Very enjoyable to see. And then it'll be a good one next week for Daytona. I don't think it'll be as hot, which will be nice for you, but always a challenge when it comes to Daytona road course.
Yeah, we might actually have some tyres left over at the end of the race if the temperatures are a bit lower. So yeah, no, these last two laps, last two tracks have been rather hot, so it's definitely makes it interesting.
Yeah,
Not quite as
does.
hot as you, though.
No.
Well, congrats, guys, and all the best of luck to next week. So we'll hand it over for shout-outs. So that's to Ryan first.
First and foremost, thank you, JT, for taking the time to put this on and organise it all. It's definitely appreciated from everyone that I can tell in this league. They all really love showing up on a Monday night, so really appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks to Power Wheels Racing and Bruce and all the team there. Always helped me get better. They're just a phenomenal team to be around. It's always good talking crap with them, and yeah, just doing enduros and living life to the fullest. Thank you.
Awesome, Ryan. Thank you. And over to Michael.
Yeah, just like to say the same. Thanks to yourself and whoever it is that's putting all the work into the league. Keep it going, and the boys at Simline Race Service, Cooper for making the killer liveries, and Send It Decal Works.
Awesome. Thanks, Michael. And over to you, Jeff.
Thanks, JT. Yeah, again, I'll the same. Thank you very much to you and the rest of the Apex team. But to Pagnian Advanced Simulations, Next Level Racing, 5W, Fatec Razor, Stumpy's Grinding Central Coast, Chubby Buns Burgers, Project 45, and Wiper Pools, and a little extra shout out to Veteran Gaming Australia as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Well,
Come on, you got
congratulations, guys. Yep, well done, fellas.
Thank you very much, JT.
We'll catch
Appreciate
you next week.
it. Thanks, JT.
Thanks,
See ya.
Thanks,
See ya.
boys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Nice point, boys. Bye.
And we have our podium finishes for round 4 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Imola. And that's seeing Ryan Carlson take the race win, and then followed by Michael Boche and Jeff Arnold on the podium. Back again, same time next week. So we'll be broadcasting live from 8:05 p.m. AEDT, and that sees us at Daytona International Speedway, road course. It's going to be a good one to see, especially if you get another good field like this. And we're seeing these drivers put in a fantastic show week after week. We're guaranteed to be seeing it again next week, so you do not want to miss that. If you haven't done so already, hit the follow button. You'll be notified when we go live, and you also help support the channel and our drivers. They put on a great race for us every week. So thank you for tuning in, and also a thank you to our sponsors and partners: Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Stubby, Fanatic, Razor, Stump Grinding, Central Coast, and Chubby Buns Burgers. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.